What if Mahoraga didn't just adapt once, but adapted to everything? Today we're going to be breaking down how strong a fully adapted Mahoraga would be, and why it might be the most terrifying thing in all of Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. Mahoraga is already known as that Shikigami. Like, when they talk about him, that's really him. Like, even Gojo and Sukuna had to take him seriously. But imagine a version that didn't just survive every fight, but he adapted to all forms of curse energy, all domains, techniques, and even like infinity, bro. That's some reality warping stuff. At that point, what could even take him out? But to talk about this, we really need to get into what is Mahoraga's adaptation and what does this really mean for the story. And basically, Mahoraga's wheel isn't just a power-up meter, nah, it's a law-breaking mechanism that analyzes every single phenomenon and it will evolve to basically get a new counter for it. So you know what that means? Not just physical attacks, not just curse techniques, not just domain expansions, but the whole concept with them. He won't even block them. He won't even resist them. He would just rewrite his body and basically how the attack interacts with him. So for example, we got to talk about how this would work with infinity. If Mahoraga fully adapts to Gojo's Limitless, that would mean no more infinite distance for Gojo, so no more spatial denial and no more untouchable state. Mahoraga would simply just strike through space itself, treating infinity like it doesn't exist. That's a phenomenon that bro would not I don't know, it's like he basically made himself the inverted spear of heaven and just said, yeah, I'm just gonna go through it because he changes it. That's what he does. So then after that, we gotta talk about how would he fully adapt to his domains. And a fully adapted Mahoraga would simply ignore the guaranteed hit effects, as we've seen with what he did with Gojo's sure hit. It didn't work on him. He was just chilling in his domain. Like, okay, infinite knowledge, oh man, it doesn't work on me. And he just breaks through it. So he will rewrite spatial laws inside those barriers, and he'll potentially just walk through closed domains like they're open air. So that's kind of crazy. Or he could simply break them. I don't know. But in terms, he could do either or actually. So then we get left with here we are, fully adapted Mahoraga with just in terms of curse energy. And to this, I honestly like to compare this to basically say if somebody with a computer science degree that they could read code like it's just a language. I think a fully Mahoraga adapted curse energy is gonna be like another code. He's gonna read it like it's nothing. So reverse curse technique becomes accessible to him. Black flash, he's going to be hitting this at will. Binding vows, he might even be able to do himself. And even Sukuna's dismantle and cleave, we got to see that he was just looking at it like it was just okay, this is it. So everything becomes predictable, counterable, and just basically ineffective against him. So now this leaves us to what could take him out. Because, in all honesty, somebody this strong, we obviously know that Gojo's not going to be able to take him out. Sukuna's not going to be able to take him out. Even the whole cast, if he's fully adapted, there's simply nothing that they could truly do against him. So now, who is going to be left? Or what could they possibly cook up to take this thing out? As crazy as it sounds, I honestly don't believe a sealing mechanism would honestly work, because possibly when they use it on him, maybe even a prison realm, I think he's gonna adapt to it. I don't know, in all honesty, but that could be one possibility that we could hold on and hope for, because a fully adapted Mahoraga, there's simply nobody strong enough to take him out besides my next thing that we could possibly talk about. But in all reality, I would hope a prison realm would work on him. But we're gonna leave that to our next thing, as we gotta hope for that there's somebody has a total conceptual erasure. So not just damage, not just sealing, maybe Takaba. In all honesty, because we know that Takaba's curse technique, it even works on Gojo's infinity or his limitless. So maybe he just one-shots him in that sense. And all in all, that's what Mahoraga is. If you're able to catch him off guard with one good move and one good thing, and it takes him out, you win the battle. And I believe that Takaba, even if a fully adapted Mahoraga to all of those techniques, all of those whatever, he could possibly find it funny and get rid of him. Unless if you want to take it to, nah, he already adapted to Takaba's curse technique, which then you're kind of cooked. Then at that point, you will need total conceptual erasure, not just damage, not just healing, but deleting it itself, its whole existence on a narrative level. We need Gege to write in, yeah, he just disappeared. He got so OP that Gege Akutami had to write him out, literally, bro. But with that being said, we get on to our final statement. So a fully like adapted Mahoraga wouldn't just be strong. He's just like anti-hacks, anti-domain, anti-technique, and anti-freaking reality. He's not just a weapon anymore, bro. He is a law of nature. So the real question honestly isn't who can beat Mahoraga, it's what kind of power is gonna still exist after Mahoraga adapted everything. That's really the final question that we're getting into. But with that being said, this is a pretty short video in all honesty because a fully adapted Mahoraga is so cracked. People honestly, I feel like has been downplaying him due to the whole battle with Deborah and Mahoraga. But in all honesty, I made this video to show people how truly strong he would be. Because just 5 spins alone, he is already adapted to your curse technique. Imagine what another 5 does. Imagine what another 5 does. All he needs is truly 15 spins to be, not even, all he really needs, like in terms of spins, is 5 spins, and he's pretty up there. Imagine you give him 15. It's over. You're done. You're cooked. So yes, with that being said, I really would like you guys to follow and subscribe as we are on the road to 10K subscribers. We're already at 1.3. We're moving pretty quickly, and I love you guys for everything that you guys are bestowing upon me, man. So with that being said, I love y'all, and I'm going to see y'all later. Let's go.